See my hat? I'm shooting from a little bit further back, and you'll probably see the back of my head. But welcome to the Barton Sprays painting. So I'm finding that I'm going to have to probably I'm going to start this over what I was talking about. Okay, I'm streaming now. I better go turn the volume down on that. And there you go. So I'll probably let this video be about 10-15 minutes long, and I'll post with the link. So I'm going to start doing shorter videos and also put them on a new channel separate from my old channel, because the old channel has live streams that are way too long. So yeah, let me turn this volume down. It's probably going to echo really bad on the going forward with the stream. So for me, it's hard to do this. I'm doing this by myself, and so switching from video and digital to, you know, to analog, which is this, the painting, becomes pretty difficult. So anyways, I'll post a link up. Okay, gotta grab a link and then we'll get to painting. Sorry folks. It's always like that at the beginning of these podcasts that I'm doing. But I'm getting kind of faster at it. I'm live! Share. Copy link. And I guess I'm going to do this really quick onto Distracting Girl came up on my Instagram. If someone liked my reel. This is probably what's killing my my podcast, kind of doing these little reels or streams I have to do. I'm putting a live stream thing for something that's not going to go very long, maybe 10 minutes. Probably should do these, find a better time to put up these posts. You know what I mean? Let's put this one up on X. So, while I'm waiting for these things to upload, I guess I'll talk. So, I need to finish this painting and get all the sales info for them together and do a promotional video for the paintings. I've got like 5 of them. And then I want to monetize or get more active with the YouTube, do it better. Because I've just been posting for kicks forever. Wasn't really thinking about monetizing, but I was listening to John Clay Wolf today. He had a lot of good information on YouTube, which was pretty good. shout out to John Clay Wolf. And so I have to start a new YouTube channel where I can post some of the shorter videos up there. I just muffed my upload of. Did I? Okay. So I'll probably let this video be about 10-15 minutes long, and I'll post with a link. So yeah, I'm going to coordinate pretty much YouTube, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Indiegogo. And I need to finally monetize YouTube somehow. So let me do one more of TikTok and then we'll get back to this video, which I don't know how long it's been going for. Okay, let me put the microphone on. So today I will discuss monetizing YouTube, starting an Indiegogo campaign, relaunching my website, offering paintings and prints for sale. Stay tuned. Alright, so I wonder if how much I can do through the how much promotion I can do by selling to the different or reaching out to all the Instagram peeps. Alright, maybe I need to add on to Rumble. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Alright, hold on. Watching, started streaming 8 minutes ago. So I'm going to go like, well, since this isn't on the new channel yet, I don't really need to cut it to 15 yet, but the future ones will be. Did want to talk about, so the other day I did like a how-to video on how to make straight lines with tape and acrylics, sealing the edge of the tape with clear medium. This is a portrait of Laura. I've been working on these grayscales forever. I've just not really had enough time where I go to paint on it outside lately, because I'm trying to get more done on the Barton Springs painting and other paintings. So this is, I guess it would be a grisaille. Is that how they say it? I'm just going to do a little bit more smoothing out of the gray edges, and then I'll leave it for a week, and then I'll finally rejoin it with the first glaze. I think the first glaze is going to be yellow, like a really light yellow. And we'll see what happens. Alright, we get our paints out. I find if you do put your palette away under, not leave it out in the open air, they do seem to. They say it doesn't dry by air, but it seems to me like they do. And I am burning through a lot of paint. I'm letting a lot of paint just dry on the palette. So, hi, I'm Ricardo Calzadilla, and I like to paint. I love to paint. Paint all the time. Let's see if I can. I should zoom in just a bit. I've got sweet potatoes on the bowl. I shouldn't tell you what I'm cooking, but I am. Trying to adjust the camera to get it kind of right. Talking to my buddy earlier about a friend or someone who I know who was just so excited about Charlie Kirk being murdered. Just wasn't grabbing the. He was making huge jumps in his logic, but anyways, there are those people. They're always talking about brotherly love. Weird. Okay, how do I get this? Which of these am I supposed to be? There's this one. I'm trying to zoom in a little lower on the canvas. There you go. There you go. There you go. So we'll see how much I go in and out today. What am I working? I was working down there. Ding dang it! I gotta go lower on this thing still. So that'll have to do for now. Might zoom in a little bit, a little bit more, a little bit less. Drinking beet water, pot liquor, some might say. So this is Barton Springs, like on June 16th and 17th. If you get a clear day around 10 o'clock in the morning, the sun will light the bottom of the pool. It only happens for a few days. A bunch of colors. So these are kind of the underlying colors that I'm about to add more glare, more surface glares, and that will should give it more depth. A lot of times I'm not really painting. It's weird. I just stare at the thing. Somehow they get done, but they take forever. Actually, Austin has put so much fear in me now that I don't think I'm worried about being able to afford to live here. But I really want to do landscapes of some nice places, you know. It would be nice to do landscapes of, say, Yosemite Fall. Just find a slightly different angle from what everybody has seen. But I would need a van for that. So if I start an Indiegogo campaign, crowdfunding, then I can probably pay for that. And then I'll make paintings. So maybe I'll have like a contributor thing, like if you contribute $5 grand, you'll get a landscape painting, say a 30 by 40 or something like that. If you donate 10 grand, then I'll do a larger one, a 30 by 40 or even bigger. Probably in acrylics, because they're faster. Maybe I can charge more for the oils because they take longer to dry and such. I was listening to the John Clay Wolf show. He was talking about monetizing and how hard it is to become monetized. But I did a video the other day of just how to apply a clear coat over the edge of tape when you're trying to make paint straight lines using tape. And it got like almost 1,000 views. That's a lot for me because, like I say, I don't really have subscribers. So right now I'm just contemplating all these colors and where I need to start on this. My battery might go out on me quick, so we shall see. Oh, wrong link. I wonder if I should just go ahead and start a new channel now. Maybe not today. Already 1 o'clock? Jeez. I was at 12 when I started posting videos, and then now it's already, I lost like an hour just messing with the digitals. So I've got my reference photo up. Ready to start painting. I hope you don't mind me listening to some music, my headphones. Just gotta have something. Last night I couldn't sleep, so I put it on KMFA and I still couldn't sleep. I love that music, it just wasn't gonna put me down at all. to work in this region right here. You would think that once I sit down and paint that I'm ready to go, but I never am. Always gotta grab something I forgot to grab. So my sweet potatoes are done. I do want to get down to the trail, work on the portrait. And I want to start the cupcake painting. I should do a Charlie Kirk painting, but someone might shoot me. There's a cool effect that happened here from the canvas thread. Giving it a texture that I didn't did that plan for. Talking to my buddy Keith, he's been painting. I want to tell him that since he's made a lot of high dollar friends, that's who he should try to sell his paintings to his friends, his doctors and stuff he knows. This is what happens to me when I'm painting. I get lost as to where I was about to paint. Where was I about to hit this thing? It's on that L. There it is. It's on the L. There's an L right here. And there's like a little shadow beneath it. A slight little greenish shadow. Like a darkish greenish shadow. So everything's all hostile these days. People are hating the rodents here. Well, you know, that guy has been a bit of a carpetbagger. He's cool. I don't think he's really embraced Austin as much as I would have thought he would have, but whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Okay, where's my... It's weird, I've been listening to a lot of Bowie. You know, Ashes to Ashes kind of stuff. Fashion. Fashion. We are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town. Beep, beep. There's a brand new dance, but I don't know the name. People from... Oh yeah, so there's a bunch of... I don't think the shooter is the shooter. Don't believe it. I don't think. So let's do Ashes to Ashes, because I had already listened to Fashion. I use David Bowie's song Fashion as a cadence for my workout, mainly for my sit-ups and my leg lifts. That's a pretty good beat. And also, I like to run to Billy Idol's les yeux sans visage. Let's see what we got here. Ashes to ashes. I have to keep it low because these are some of the hardest lyrics to learn is ashes to ashes. For some reason they won't stick with me. I hope you're happy too. I've loved and I've needed lots of details to follow. Man, lately I've been getting my teeth kicked in by the youth. It's like the youth has no respect. Why should they, right? I think a lot of today's problems are not necessarily because of the boomers. I think the boomers are a symptom. But you know, after World War II, there was the great mass mercantilism, materialism. And so a lot of people my age, myself included, never grew up. I know a lot of young ladies today that are really pissed off at their dads. Like almost every one of them. Except for a couple. I know 3 heiresses, and so they're completely happy with their dad, of course. They love him so much they call him daddy still, even though they're almost 50 or whatever. I might as well talk about social issues while I'm painting. What do I know about social issues? I'm kind of an introvert, really. I think the more I've painted, I think I've become, I don't know, I'm not really introverted. I'm not afraid to talk to people, but I'm always doing solo shit. 2 years ago, I was talking to this old friend of mine and her husband, and we were doing that whole marriage angle thing on me. That happens a lot when you're an old single. Everyone thinks you're gay. Whatever. You may think what you want. Doesn't matter. But I'm kind of a Marcus Aurelius. I'm trying to be more, and I have been pretty good about becoming more Marcus Aurelius. One of my ways of being more Marcus Aurelius is just, you have to cut people out of your life sometimes. Especially when they say stupid shit all the time. But yeah, from painting, you can't hang with a dude painting, especially a slow painter like myself. But one things that has really kicked in for me with the internet is Pearl Daly. She's got a niche there that no one can touch, but she does make a lot of sense on trading favors as commerce, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I know several in particular. It's hard times, I guess, out there. People are going to cope the way they're going to cope. Tonight. Now, what was I talking about? The tangents. So yeah, so if you pay a lot, I don't know, I guess there are people that can have people around them in the studio. But I have enough trouble remembering what I am looking at and where the same thing I'm looking at is on the painting. In other words, I'm looking at this thing over here, but sometimes I think it's this thing over here. I have to play the song again. I'm hearing Rebel, Rebel. Rebel! There used to be this band that was a cover band from South Shore, Indiana. They were called South Shore. They were a pretty good cover band, man. They kind of look like Styx. I think they were going for that vibe. And you lied wire. Man, I consider just sitting in front of the damn canvas as work, okay? The amount of times I lose where I am. I need to do more of that autonomic drawing. I wonder if I'm still on. My battery's still alive? Battery's still alive. What's the duration so far? 300 milliseconds. Scene. Fade. What's this fade thing do? Okay, how long have I been on? My only problem is I do not want to reset everything. Let me see. I should just copy and paste off of my sure, if you're a boy or a girl, baby, you look up. Let's go out tonight. And we look pretty fine, divine. Your dress face is a mess. Rebel, no. Hot tramp, I love you so. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. World, sure if you're a boy or a girl, baby, it's alright. Baby, let's go night. Me and I, oh. Nick. Wrong. Me on. Rebel, rebel, your dress. Rebel, rebel, face is a mess. Rebel, you know. Hot tramp, love you so. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, they know. Tramp, I love you so. Dress, your face is a mess. And your live wire. Your face says mess. So how could they know? Yeah, how could they know? Do what you want. Karaoke painting, man. Sorry about the singing, but I don't know, you go to the art region of the mind, and I'm not really paying attention to the singing. I mean, I'm singing. I kind of know a lot of words. And then I don't know a lot of words. But if I can zone in, man, if I can just lock in, and sometimes listening to rowdy music, well, you know, to me, Rebel is pretty rowdy. Helps you kind of like go in the zone, man. You know what I mean? Hey, man, do you know what I mean? I'm the dude. You're the dude, man. You're the dude. Do 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 do. Gotta keep checking my OBS, make sure the battery's not dead. World, if you're a boy or a girl, babe, it's alright. Babe, let's go out tonight. Me get old, and we look divine on it. Wrong. Oh, rebel, your dress. Rebel, your face is a mess. tonight. And I get old, and we look divine. It's hard, and it wrong. Me on, rebel, your dress. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. I need more brushes. Someone buy me small brushes up the yin yang. These from Hobby Lobby, I like them, the Hog's Hair, whatever. They got nice little oil brushes there that are not too expensive and get a decent amount of mileage out of them. Your dress, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, no, I love you so. Do, do, do. Once again, I lost where I was going with this. I was looking for a bright yellow. And your live wire. Oh. I just have to look around, man, and then I remember what I was thinking about. I hope this is helping prevent dementia, forcing me to find my lost car in the parking lot. So what you want to know? You. And the face is a mess. The mess. La, 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 la. Oh, you got the AC going. I hope you're not picking up that noise too much. Alright, I'm going to cut this video off and I'm going to restart it. And then this time I don't have to do that whole Instagram upload, but I got to cut these videos down. So I'll see you back here in a few. Well, where's my battery power at? Dang, I keep running over my iPhone power cord. Well, I may reinstall this battery if it's not completely depleted. "55 subscribers. What? 2 watching. Whoever's watching besides me, I must have 2 channels on. It's a 45-minute video, so I'm going to do another shorter one. Hopefully I'll stay more focused on the painting than anything. So, see you later, but we'll see you again. Or, I could just clip the next part. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... I don't know, that battery might last for a while. Alright. Welcome to watching the paint dry for the Barton Springs pool painting. I was going to turn off the stream, but I think I'm just going to try to clip them on YouTube. I could also start recording, and it'll record straight to my laptop, but I don't want to use up any more storage. Anyways, I'm going to continue painting till the battery dies on here, which could be any minute, at which point the stream has ended and a new one will start shortly thereafter. Thank you very much. Rebel, rebel, torn your dress, hot trap, I love you so. We'll listen to a little bit of this Jimmy Dore thing on this inconsistencies in the shooter story. Papa was a rolling stone, wherever he lays high. Trying to figure this out here. was going to end the stream, but it's still going, so I'm going to keep painting. So should I do a bunch of paintings of cats? I hear cats can make your YouTube channel explode. See, that's when I go quiet, you know. You never know. You start painting and then you zone in a little bit and you go a little bit quiet. Keeping an eye on the stream, making sure the battery's still going. that battery's been going pretty long for 8%. I think my sweet potatoes are done. I think I am going to end the stream for now, and then I'll come back after I've eaten something. So thanks for visiting. I hope this one was a little more entertaining in the long run. And I hope you think the painting's looking good. Good old Stephanie. Trying to shut it down. Okay, I'm getting to the turn off. $19.46. Okay, it's exactly 101 minutes. I'll probably come back on in a little bit. Maybe I should just transfer everything I have here on Rumble and keep going with it. But this channel does have a